How is everyone doing? I'm preparing the streaming on OBS Studio for Hogwarts Mystery. I actually just got some gems for the event that I was doing with the Remoraid because I ran out of time. But we are almost in the end. So in this case, I think it does make a little bit of sense to do the investment. But bear with me for 1 minute because I need to connect the OBS app. We are experimenting lately with the dual transmission, horizontal and vertical, so let's see how it goes. I did see a little bit of both in the survey today, so that's why we are gonna play Hogwarts Mystery. So now we need to connect the right account. In the meantime, how is everybody's day doing or going? What are the plans for the weekend? I hope you are having a good day, good Saturday so far. All right, so OBS is connected to the right account and we are ready to start playing Hogwarts Mystery. I think it's time to switch to the horizontal stream or well to leave this one going as well, but also hook up the Hogwarts Mystery one. Bear with me just one last minute. Very well. So I'm gonna say hi on the other chat. Hello everyone, I'm just connected. Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Midnight. Ooh. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. There we go. Now we have audio on the Hogwarts Mystery streaming. That's more like it. Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Midnight. And today we are gonna play Hogwarts Mystery, but in a very special adventure with critters. Let me kill that light behind because I'm seeing it's causing a lot of flash on the screen. I'll be right back. All right. Excuse me. Let's have a sip of water. All right. Let me know, please, Midnighters, if you can see the game, if you can hear me out. I'm going to double check that both streamings are working well. Because this dual transmission thingy is a little new for me. I think, how long have I been doing it? For 2 weeks, or this one being the third, I believe. So I'm still getting used to it. All right. Perfect. Sorry about that, just double checking that the two of them were connected and that the two of them have audio. Now we are ready to play some Hogwarts Mystery. Everyone that's watching here is welcome to join me also in my horizontal streaming in the same channel, because we are gonna play a very special mission with Remorates. Boon Music, hi! Welcome to the channel. I think you're new, right? Aisha Davis, hi to you too. Hey, every time someone new enters the channel, I grab something to drink, so bear with me to grab my bottle of water. Here it is. Cheers to Boon Music and cheers to Aisha Davis. One and two. You are new. Well, welcome to the channel. Got so excited that I even got some water splattered on my face. What are you doing? I'm playing Hogwarts Mystery in this same channel. If you want to join me, the two streamings are going on at once. This is something new on YouTube that you can stream vertically and horizontally at the same time, and I've been trying it lately. You are welcome to join me in both chats, in both streamings, interact as much as you want on both of them. And in the Hogwarts Mystery streaming, we are playing a quest with Remorates, with Hagrid and a friend of his that his name is Sal, that he has a young Remorate that has some issues to be able to anchor ships, which is what the creatures are known for doing. Give me a second to see what my dog's looking at. Oh, it's just the window. Everybody is not on here though. What do you mean, Aisha? I am here. Thank you, Boon Music. I'm subscribed. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you for the subscribing and welcome to the channel. I think my hot chocolate should be not so hot that I can't drink anymore. Yes, it's finally good. Don't know about you, but with cold weather, I'm a fan of having warm drinks. So, as said, if you want to join me, you can do so on the horizontal streaming as well to play Hogwarts Mystery. Hi, Barra! Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the streaming. To the channel. You've been here for a while. Welcome to the channel, to the streaming. Are you by yourself? At the moment, yes, but my husband will be here any minute. He's at the music store at the moment, and I'm also with my doggy and my kitty. So, let's take a look at the Remorates. They look so adorable, and they are trying to anchor Sal's ship because we were trying to train the young one, the Sal's Remorate, with a model ship, but a storm came on the sea and the real ship almost got lost. So we are trying to save it. I like the video. Thank you, Aisha. I appreciate it. Thank you for your likes and thank you for being here. Let's give it another go. We have 3 more hours to finish, and we are in the task 1 of 2 of part 3 of 3. So we are not in such a terribly bad situation. We should be able to do something with this. Granted, unfortunately, that is one of those 8-hour tasks that I hate because of the amount of energy they take. But at least, since I failed to complete it last night because I had to go to bed, now we are gonna get some energy units reimbursed to us every time we complete a micro task during this 8-hour task that we have to do. So let's see how many units we spend until we need to refill the energy. I wish there was a potion game, but just my luck that when we need them for a time-limited optional mission, there are none active, or the chocolate frogs that I already finished, unfortunately, but we will manage. Because fortunately, it's only 2 tasks. Ooh, pink. Oh, just a new event being announced. What are you searching up? No, I'm not searching. I'm playing Hogwarts Mystery. That's why I mentioned to you guys that if you want to hang out only in this one, in the vertical streaming, that's perfect. And you can ask me or tell me whatever you want on the chat. But if you want to see the game that I'm playing, that's on the horizontal streaming. On the same channel, on Mrs. Midnight, but the one that appears horizontal. What if you play Kahoot? Kahoot? I do know the game Kahoot, but don't I need to create it as well? Or what would you like me to do with Kahoot? Do they already have existing ones? Like we could maybe choose trivia for a specific topic? I can if you want. But tell me, in Kahoot, do I necessarily need to make the game? Or do they have some in stock that we can choose? It's a quiz and you gotta put up a code. Yeah, I'm familiar. I have played it, but every time I have done it, somebody else had created the quiz in particular. I wonder if I go to the website of Kahoot, if we would find some pre-made. Kahoot wasn't like those games that the teachers bring to classes precisely. I played it for trainings in call centers. But there only has to be two. Two what, Aisha? There only has to be two what? Dragon creature to distract hungry children. Let's take Smog. He hasn't gone out in a while. There only has to be two people in Kahoot. Oh, right, and besides, we would need to have more people join. How would we go about it? I'm not opposed to it, but how would we go about playing Kahoot on the streaming? If you guide me, I'll follow. Spit out critters. Bibi, hi! How are you? I think I remember you for past streaming or a couple streamings ago, or am I crazy here? I mean, you could be by yourself if you want to play Kahoot. All right? And do they have pre-made quizzes, or would I need to create one? Hi, how are you, Bibi? Let's feed our Mackle Malaclaw. Random Year, hi! Sorry I hadn't seen your message, hi! How are you doing? Hope you are having fun in the Hogwarts Mystery streaming. Today I'm excited that I finally got the luck of having a streaming with you guys where I have a time-limited optional mission in this game, but with creatures. Because out of all the time-limited optional quests, those are my favorite. Yeah, oh, Vivi, I'm glad I remembered right, and thank you for being here again. You have to create one, okay? I have to create the quiz. I mean, I could one day, but maybe not today specifically because I feel it could be a little boring for you guys to wait for me until I think of the questions and what have you. Or what do you think? And thank you for remembering to Vivi. Let's go see our remo rate. With that, we completed the daily tasks, but we have another creature that still needs to be leveled up. And I think I'm also gonna feed the squid because we passed right by him and I don't like to leave him without food while he sees the two creatures next to him being fed. You call me sentimental, but I love my creatures. Alrighty. So we didn't complete Penny's potions. But at least we got one energy unit. I just wanted to check if you were okay. Thank you, Vivi. I am very well. And how are you doing? How's your day going today? And remember, guys, that I'm also streaming Hogwarts Mystery in the horizontal streaming at the same time as this one. This one is just for gossip. The other one is for gossip and playing. Just one doubt. The necklace is like that, like you're wearing it, or did you make it? It's just that I don't know if having an ankh horizontal could be disrespectful. I don't think so, Bara. I mean, the necklace is like this. I mean, I bought it. I think it was in Forever 21, if I remember right, the name of the store. and it's like this. But I mean, I know it has to do with Egyptian mythology. That's the Ankh is a symbol of like a key of life. But I'm not sure, like, if just by wearing it in an accessory by itself would be disrespectful. I personally don't see eye to eye with that very much. You know, that wearing a certain hairstyle makes you racist, or that wearing an accessory a certain way makes it disrespectful. I don't know. You have to go, BB. No worries, 90 for you too, and thank you for being here. Let's see what events can help us. Because sadly, the chocolate frogs are not gonna help a lot this time around, because we already completed them. So at the most, we get like 3 extra units if we buy them, and they cost a lot of coins. So I guess it's gonna have to be the traditional way, energy recharging points, and see what happens like that. Fortunately, the recharging points here are available now. Yesterday they weren't, so that's good at least. Turn around. The Dragon's Club. We are very far away from completing a new milestone on the clubs, and that sucks because sometimes those also give you gems or energy units. Oh, oops, clicked out of the game. The hypocrite. I don't know either. That's why I asked. It's just that YouTube is a little picky about religious things. And while Ananke is more cultural, I don't know how YouTube interprets it with its norms. I don't know, but I mean, of course, I would never intentionally insult anyone's religion and what have you, but I mean, I follow some Gothic channels that I'm pretty sure they have accessories with crosses and things like that that are associated to Catholic Church, but not in a religious way in their case. And YouTube hasn't done anything to them, so yeah, YouTube can be picky with those things, but this one in particular, I wouldn't be so sure, Barra. So I had the doubt, but nothing against the necklace. Actually, it's very pretty. Thank you. Thank you. I like it a lot, and I like it to be silver. I think it doesn't show a lot, but it has like crystals, not diamonds, obviously, but like crystals to it, and I like it. We have the snitch in Quidditch. Makes me laugh how Peeps flies away laughing like Get Fang to pick up the branch. And by the way, friendly reminder that if you guys are having a good time, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel because we are streaming every Saturday at 4 p.m. And also preparing videos for Hogwarts Mystery, for the dates with Chiara Loboska, now that I had the time to check the date interactions with her. You're literally the first person that I see wear one of those mouse comfortably. Once I bought one because they are more comfortable for the wrist, but I never got used to, and that's why I got it, because my wrist hurts all the time for grabbing the pad of the computer in this position that the hand is flat against the hard wood. So it takes a while to get used to it, but now I can't live without it. I think now I would struggle to grab a normal mouse. And I say that because it happens to me when I get used to special items like that. I remember when I learned barbery and hairstyling, haircut was one of my favorite services. And I remember that even when they were scissors for like cutting paper, I would grab them like a barber. And we'll even cut paper like that. Not very effective. Oh, the dragon hasn't come back, so in that case, let's go back, because if the dragon isn't back, the next ones aren't either. I used them yesterday. It's charming to see them work together, right? Once more, Moby! Storm! My adult Remoraid will not have a problem in anchoring Sal's boat. Sal's boat is much bigger than the model that we trained with. You can do it if you work together. We managed to trade them just in time before the storm arrived. That's lucky. You can do it, Remoraid! My Remoraid is bumping her head against the boat to keep it in place. Sal's Remoraid has changed a lot. Now he wants to anchor the boat. Oh, they are beautiful. Sal's Remoraid can do it alone. Help him, Moby. You are hairstylist too? I thought you made more makeup. I did more makeup and I preferred makeup. I learned that a little pushed by colleagues, and I don't regret it, because the more you know, the more possibilities you have in life. But it was not my forte as much as makeup was at one point. And with hairstyling particularly, haircut was my favorite, barbery as well. I love doing a beard design. But when it comes to coloring, you know how I am with colors. I'm a color nerd. I love color theory, and I also love it with paint, with makeup. But with hair dye, I don't love doing it. I love having it done by someone else, but I don't love doing it to someone else, because it's very easy to screw up if it's not your thing, that it wasn't so much mine. And if you screw up, the results can be horrible. And that's why I decided to not focus on that for that long. I once ruined for my cousin one of those hairstyling scissors that were to reduce the volume of the hair. Yes, the entresacado, tijeras entresacado. One that has the teeth on the blade, exactly, to just cut sections instead of entire parts. Because you cut cardboard with those scissors. No! Oh my god, I feel for your cousin. What did she tell you? I mean, I would have understood it was an accident or that you didn't know, but also would be like, no, my babies. I was a kid, like a 7-year-old kid, and they scolded me several days. Really? That sucks. That sucks, because, I mean, if you were a child, how the hell were you supposed to know? You know, in all fairness. I would have scolded you a little as your mom, in the sense like, hey, what are you doing grabbing people's things without permission, without asking? But not for days. You know, that day and that's it. Because otherwise it's just excessive and in consequence ineffective, actually. See if the remorates can make it or not. Great! The two remorates anchored Sal's boat in place. It stopped drifting towards the rocks. Such incredible creatures. It's not strange that the remorates are considered to be the seamen guardians. That's right. And it seems that the storm finally is calming, fortunately. That was very close. Too close. How did you feel trying to save the boat in the middle of a storm, of such a strong storm, Gladys? I think, in all honesty, usually in this quest with Hagrid, I'm like excited, I loved it, let's do it again. But in this case in particular, if I was trying to save a boat in the middle of a storm and with two remorates that are the size of a whale, like right next to them, and with a storm getting the ocean crazy, I would be shitting my pants. So let's say I'm scared, just a little scared. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. Under the sea, trying to save a boat while a furious storm was raging in the surface, that was too much. Fortunately, we had the help of two marvelous creatures. I'm glad that we could save Sal's boat. Thank you for helping my friend, Gladys. It means a lot to me. Thank you, Hagrid. Or no problem, Hagrid. Now we should go up so he can thank you in person. Yes, I'm anxious to see how Sal faced the storm in the ship. Let's go back to the surface. But the whales, I don't want to leave them. I want to stay with them. Later on, why didn't Mrs. Midnight come back to streaming? Because she turned herself into a mermaid, to go live with the remorates. In my child's mind, it was like those scissors that have teeth surely covered. So since you saw they had teeth on one place, we're like, oh wow, those must cut much better because they had teeth. No, had you told me that of being your mom, I would have started cracking up. Sal says, I would like to thank you like I am supposed to. Find me in the reserve. Very well. You see, for every extra chocolate frog, we get 3 units, which is fine, it helps, but it's not worth 3,000 and change of coins. The remorates. So bad they usually are not in the surface. Gladys, Hagrid, you made it! You saved my boat! Well, it was actually the remorates that saved it. And you put it away from danger, Sal. There's no reason to be humble. Gladys and Moby's training was fundamental. I'm glad that we could help. It gives me chills to think where my beautiful ship would be now if it wasn't for you. After the storm passed, the remorates kept the ship stable enough time for me to be able to fix the anchor's chain. They make a great team. Yes, Sal's remorate didn't only learn to anchor boats, also learned to socialize. Yes. Now he has a friend. I wonder what the future holds for those two. Honestly, I don't know how friendship works between remorates. Well, it's no wonder that they seem to be more comfortable with each other than before. Let's see how they behave together. That will indicate us if they really became friends or not. They seem to get along all right. I mean, they don't seem to be aggressive or things like that to each other. But it worries me that it's another 8-hour task. We already used our recharging points. Well, we still have the pets. But after the pets, we don't have anything. Because the chocolate frog event's already finished. I mean, I can do it once, but it's gonna give us a very minimum amount. And I don't want to buy energy or gems because I just did to add time for that mission, and I don't want to go overboard spending on that. I love that creature. Me too, Vara. Me too. I love the Remoraid. It's so adorable. I fed it a little earlier on the stream. It looks so cute when it goes towards the surface to grab the seaweed that you give it. Definitely the open sea creatures are some of my favorites. Oh wow, now it was 2 ads. Random Year, hi! So Vara and Random Year are on the 2 streamings, hard on both sides. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And how do you guys like the double streamings that we are trying lately? You know, it's funny because I started doing this 2-3 weeks ago. And I think it was a week ago that I got a notification from YouTube that it was possible. So I was like, oh, thank you, YouTube. I accidentally found out before you told me. It was kind of funny. I prefer the 8 hours tasks because generally you don't have to complete all the stars and you have time. The 3 hours are always the worst. I beg to differ, Bara, because both with the 3 and with the 8 tasks, there are some that demand the 5 stars, unfortunately. And when the 8 asks you for the 5 stars, is the worst, like these 2 that we are doing, the one that we just did and this one that we are doing. And with the 3 stars, it's much more feasible to find a way to get energy to finish it or come back in an hour and a half and have enough to complete what you were missing than with the 8 ones. I honestly, for me, the 8 ones are the worst. Remember me? Yes, I remember you for 2 streamings ago and the last one too, if I remember right. Can you have some expert points? But like, do you want me to send you some expert experience points from the game? Because I wouldn't even know how to do it. I mean, I'd love to if it was possible to do that with between players, but I don't think it is. Is it?
We're looking for gamers who want to learn how to be.
You got me thinking for a moment. Come on, ad, finish already.
Don't miss Black Friday rewards.
And the Reynosa, hi! Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, I left it as gameplays. What do you mean, Ander? Like, instead of streaming, you upload your clips after playing? That's cool too. That's cool too. They are also nice content to watch. Wanna do that here and there a little more. So they stopped offering ads, I guess. You know, these magic sequences, it's cool that they give you pieces of furniture and what have you, but I hate this part that 3 are free, then 1 costs money, and to unlock the next ones, you yes or yes have to spend the cash. It's just, no, that's not the way to do business, I'm sorry. I mean, my husband and I manage a business, we have slow days, but we never try to get money from people the dirty way like that. I guess they are not offering videos, like ad videos, but see now. For me, the 8-hour ones allow me to spend the initial energy bar and do things without having to be so bending of the game. So if I am working, they give me the chance to go on. That's a good point. Yeah, if you're busy, they are better. But in the launch, like in the launch time or in a break, definitely I have applied it more than once. You're doing the catch a lot, yes. Yes, the remote for the catch a lot. I don't know if you've ever watched La Casa de los Dibujos drawn together, but you reminded me of an episode of that show. But with the ones of 3 hours, they force me to be pending of the game and depending of the time and logging the game more frequently. True. Later, I'll do streaming on Twitch. What are you gonna stream under? See now. I think we got an ink. What? All gotten. Yamai Molina, hi, how are you? Welcome to the streaming. And I think you're new, so cheers to you. So let's go to the dorm to grab energy from our pets. And let's see where that leaves us afterwards. Fortunately, it's just these 2 tasks, because otherwise we would be in major trouble, because I have never needed to buy extra time more than once for time limited events in the game. But if I did, I don't wanna know how many gems it costs the second time. Oh, what happened? I clicked out of the game. Wakey, wakey. We can put a new piece of furniture. This card, I just wanted to delete the notification. So I guess that icon is to change the appearance of the furniture. Now I'm planning to do Mech Arena. I don't know what other game, or maybe I can do Resident Evil for mobile. Oh, that one sounds interesting. Best of luck with streaming, Ander. I'll try to drop by and at least say hi, but I won't be able to stay for very long because I'm super delayed editing as always. It's very impressive that Sal's Remoraid has felt the storm before it arrived. Sal's Remoraid will be a capable guardian even before being an adult. Seems that my Remoraid enjoyed teaching his skills to one that's younger. I never knew that Remoraids could be sociable creatures. They are adorable, how could they not? I wonder if my Remoraid could feel the storms while they approach like Sal's did. Sal's Remoraid seems to be much closer to mine now. Look how they play together, that's really something special, yes! Sal's Remoraid will be as big as Moby in very little time. I'm glad to have the opportunity to give the care and the guidance that my Remoraid deserves. If they enjoy to be together, maybe I can bring my Remoraid every now and then for them to visit, yes! When Sal's Remoraid grows, he'll be able to anchor boats without any help. My dialogues are repeating, so I'm done reading them for now. But we are out of energy and of events that can help you gain more. How much coins do I have? Let's try to at least get a pack of chocolate frogs, I guess. They won't help us much, but they'll do at least something. Not much, but well, at least we are 1 star away. And I hate that this event with the tokens never offers energy. Let's see now. Let's take care of a couple of critters, I guess. See if they give us a few units. Oh, almost skipped the gnarl. It's too bad that there's not many things that you can do in game to earn energy directly. Or that you can only buy it with gems, not with coins. Because right now, first, we only have 10 gems, right? Because of what we spent to continue the quest. But even if we had a few more, with 55 gems, you don't buy, or better said, with 100 gems, you buy 60 units. But with much less than that, you buy very few of them. Like, even it feels a little not worthy to some extent. In the end, could you find the orange flower? No, I still cannot find it. They swallowed it. They swallowed it, and I hate it because it was the only one that I had in that color. Mr. Midnight told me that in due time we'll try to get another one, but I do hope that one appears because for one I don't want to make him spend, but also I really like that one. Hearts back for the ones that are giving them, by the way. Hope everybody's having a good time. What worries me is the possibilities for more energy at this point. Ooh, we also have to go take care of our plants. That will not give us energy, but they look terrible. I really hope eventually they set the massive watering and the massive fertilizing for the plants. Because it's a little tedious to have to do it individually once you get a certain amount. Where do you buy them? Amazon. Online, Amazon, or like artisanal? No, in Amazon. Because I don't really know of any place that sells them here. Or in Mexico, for the matter. I never saw them like on places I went to and what have you. It was always more online. Maybe now that I think of it, the whatever we harvest from the plants could buy us energy by any chance. Once I finish taking care of that, I will give that a check. I want to harvest from my venomous tentacula and I'm very far away from it. I think I'm a little less than halfway through. I don't like to see my plants sad. All right, so these are taken care of, but the pine trees need care. Because this is not even sad, this is dying. Can I have some experience? But I don't know how to send you experience, random year. What do you mean by that? I mean, I would love if I could share experience points with my midnighters, but I don't know how. See what they had to offer. I don't have Nimbus Melitonia. I need Nimbus Melitonia or explosive mushrooms because they buy energy. We have Venomous Tentacula, but we are still far from having enough to harvest or enough harvest to buy energy like that. So we really cannot do much with our current situation. Woohoo. Well, the good part of it being like that is that at least it's easier to replace them. I don't want to imagine losing a flower like that if it was made by someone special to you. No, no, no. Like if Mr. Midnight had made it and I lost it. No. That's why I never take off my wedding ring. Because I would die. Not only for the cost of replacing it, but also because it's irreplaceable. You can buy another piece of jewelry, sure, but this one is irreplaceable. So yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, or Mrs. Midnight would be much more sad, or much sadder. We could go to the festival, I guess, but it's like eons before we can earn energy. We need 1,400 points. And the event is too far advanced. Let's see here. 59, and how much does it cost to get energy? 95. And for 20, that blows. It's like when a garment that's special for you gets torn or broken totally. No, it feels horrible to have to throw something away like that when it's meaningful for you. And what I'm gonna hold off on the festival because I know we are not gonna get enough points for unlocking the energy. And I would rather take my chances with the creatures, see how much they can give us. Oh, I'm number 1. Yes, random year. I think that depends on the amount of times that you comment. So thank you. Thank you for commenting on the stream. Hope everybody's having fun. I just am sorry that my energy unit's finished and that I don't have another way to get more of them quickly, you know? But I guess that if we feed all the creatures, even if they by themselves do not give a lot of energy, at least we'll burn enough time for a couple of units to be replenished. I mean, we only are 1 star away from completing the task, so that does help. See what the ones in the Dark forest, I have to say that would be the next location after the normal forest. But now we go from right to left. I had a notebook with a lot of drawings of my own and drawings that I was given by friendships, ex significant others. And last year, when I was cleaning the room in general, I realized that ants, oh my god, what did ants do? Did they chew on the paper? Hi, Ander! Welcome to the vertical streaming as well. Thank you guys for being here, and I hope you're enjoying these simultaneous streamings. It's a fun, interesting experience. Here with the English channel, I'm still able to keep up with both of them all the time. In the Spanish channel, Barra did have a good idea to finish the vertical streaming after the first hour, so that the second hour we focus more in the game. Thank you for that, Barra. It was a rather good idea for Mrs. Midnight's brain to not explode. See what the unicorn gives. Fortunately, one of the creatures here, I think it was either the Acromantula or the Testral, gave us 1,000 coins. So if need be, we could attempt once more with the chocolate frogs after getting another 1,000. 1,000 at change and the most. And a creature from the lake. And what's your favorite part about this game, guys? The ones in the chat. What's the part that you like the most about Hogwarts Mystery? What house are you on? Tell me about your life in the magical world. Actually, good part of the ants decided to grab that notebook as a nest, and I lost a bunch of drawings because of that. I'm so sorry, Barra. That really sucks. I mean, I know it's nature and they are animals and it's not like they do it maliciously, but still, like, no, why? Actually, the good part was that 3 people of the vertical streaming passed to the other one, and potentially they can become new subs. Es que cuesta mucho que la gente retenga un canal. What do you mean with the last part, Bara? I mean, the first one I get it, but the last part I didn't quite get it. Like, it's very hard for people to retain a channel? What do you mean? Or like to remember it after the vertical streaming? So now the mountains creatures. Poor frozen lizard. Like when you watch shorts, if you like the video, you give like, but it's rare for you to subscribe. In general, people in streamings, vertical streaming just pass by and very few stay. Well, it depends because actually the vertical streamings have helped the Spanish channel a lot. I think even in this one, it's helping a little bit to bring a little of more traction because the English streamings usually are much more quieter, you know? But I guess that you have a good point that each format has its own function. People that arrive from the streaming in horizontal, same as the conventional videos, usually subscribe. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but it can come from any source. You do have a good point that usually tends to go like that, but it can vary, you know, from not only type of content, but also from user to user. Oh god, I hate the way that the troll eats. In what world would one think that's appetizing? This would be the volcanic land. I think it's very disproportionate the amount of food I give to that dragon, to the short snout, or to the Sweden short snout, compared to the other ones. Well, that one and the Ukrainian iron belly. The majority of the dragons get one piece of meat, but there's like 2 or 3, if I remember right, that get an entire barrel of them. At least one unit. I just saw that you are one sub away in this channel to reach the 900. You're not so far away for the 1,000. Yes, looking forward to it because I do see that the channel in English is going much slower than the one in Spanish, and it's okay, I guess. It's always gonna happen that your native language gets more views and what have you. But I hope this channel also gets to grow soon. Because even if the results don't seem quite the same, both channels are managed with the same love. So after this, we have this land that's like the swamp. Then we have the crepuscular land, then the desert dunes, and then the ocean, that we still have a couple creatures there that we haven't fed. So cross your fingers for every creature from now on to give us energy. More than coins or gems at this point, energy, straight energy. Given the type of teeth that the duckbug has, shouldn't we be giving him meat? You call me crazy, but those teeth seem like the type that would be able to process meat. So doesn't he need it? I mean, the Lucrota I understand more. Even if his mouth is big, he's an antler, you know. But With the duck bug, I'm not sure. I love how that bird, the augury, remains suspicious no matter how much we earn his affection. It's like, really? At this point of our relationship, you still think I would hurt you? That glow bug turned out to earn my heart more than I thought he would. I mean, I never found it ugly or anything, but it was not my cup of tea, and the event with him is very cute. I ended up loving him twice as much. I think that the creatures in the end eat what they can. Many animals, even if one thinks are purely herbivore, maybe have calcium or iron deficiencies and they simply eat it. No, definitely. I know it by experience. Yesterday I was telling Mr. Midnight that back in Mexico I had a cat. Well, my ex and I had a cat. The cat's name was Anakin. But at one point of life, because he didn't like his food, he was like having nutrition deficiencies, and particularly I think he needed calcium because we caught him more often than not licking the wall, literally licking the fucking wall, to the point that my ex would talk about the poor cat when he would enter the room. Oh, look, the wall licker is here. So animals consume iron or consume blood or bones to feed and not have that deficiency, right? Not because they want or like per se, but because their bodies like instinctively tell them that that contains the nutrients that they need. Or in the case of my cat Anakin, the wall. I think in a desperate situation I would rather eat bones than walls, like lick bricks and what have you. I love the dragons that cook their food. Like they make fire to cook the meat. It looks so adorable. As a dragon, I don't think I would do it. I think I would eat the meat raw because I even like it as a human. But in dragons, it's cute. So let's lastly go to the open sea to feed the rest of the creatures that we haven't and see where that leaves us for the quest. That one is so adorable too, the sea serpent. Deleting or excluding the paint part, if the wall has cal, is very the idea of licking the wall is very well thought. Yeah, I imagine that's why he did it, because as you say, the paint is precisely the problem. The construction material themselves, or the construction materials themselves, you do have a good point, because in the end they are minerals. And so I guess from licking them, he does get the nutrients without hurting his teeth by trying to chew on a piece of brick. Just in case we need to buy chocolate frogs. Because one energy unit is not gonna do the difference. Fortunately, our horse loves us too. And actually, we hadn't fed our squid, so let's feed him too. His face like, finally you fed the other two next to me and you forgot about me. What I don't get is why he tries to eat the barrel, and damn it, I wanted the coins and I clicked on the 5 bravery points. Loss. But... oh, you know what? Before going there, let's finish the creature quest. If it takes an entire day, I hope it gives promising results. Okay, at least 5. And let's check this one. Okay, this one gives energy too. Harmless creature, flourish and bloods. Let's try the fairy, because flourish and bloods is a library, so I think the Porlock is a little big. I mean, he's not aggressive, but he's a little big. So back to see Sal. Almost, damn it. 3 more. Don't wanna wait 12 minutes, damn it. In my house, we used to buy cal in the shape of small sheets that you can put in the birds' cages for them to eat the calcium. And we used to put them by the dog's house as well, really. I had no idea that you could do that. And I even wonder if cal is cal in English or I'm translating bad, but I had no idea that you could give that to pets for them to get as a calcium supplement. That's actually very good. I mean, in case Ray or Waffle ever need. Thank you for the tip. Guys, we made it! We did finish the quest. Spending the gems was worth it. Great! We can tell by the way they play that now they are good friends. And seems that Bubbles learned a lot from Moby. He still needs to grow to be able to anchor boats, but he will still be able to let Sal know about storms that are approaching. That's right. Honestly, I'm very glad to have adopted him. If they see each other every now and then, they can stay friends. I'll make sure of that. I have to thank you again, Gladys. I hope that helping us wasn't such a big burden. Are you kidding? It was beautiful. Not at all. I wonder if there was any part of this little adventure that you enjoyed more than the rest. The encounters with creatures, definitely training the remorates or saving your boat. The encounters with creatures. It was very fun to see how the two remorates interacted. I hadn't thought of it, but maybe my remorate felt a little lonely before yours arrived. Now they are friends for life. It was a real adventure. I should thank you again, Gladys. Why, Hagrid? Once again, you helped Hogwarts to be a place for creatures of all kind can find a safe place and full of love. I love Hagrid! As I told you, it's not little, and I thank you for that. Then you're welcome, Hagrid, for much more adventures with creatures, for much more creatures adventures with you. Yes. Oh, and we got an outfit. Let's try it on. And we have more friend points with Hagrid, although we maximized them already. Very well. See? So when he started eating it, and it was a way to know that so whenever they needed it and started eating it, it was also a way to know that they had a deficiency of calcium and an advice or a notice to take them for exams at the vet. So it's like calcium for pets. You can buy it in vets or food shops for animals. You usually use it on birds, but we also had it there for the dog of the house. And do you have pets now, Barra, or not at the moment? I think you have told me that you do, if I remember right, on the streamings in Spanish. And actually, it's not something expensive. I think it's like $2 here. Really? I wonder if they do have it here, because I mean, Ray and Waffle do not have deficiencies as far as we know, but it's a good point. I mean, if we buy them and we see them consuming it, then it's a sign that, hey, maybe we should get them checked, and maybe they need a supplement of some sort, and so on. But now we should go to another floor so we can check our sea outfit. They're finishing the Remoraid quest. So it's like a scuba suit. All right. I mean, I'm not gonna leave it on, but at least I wanna see the complete outfit. Okay, the hair is awful. The suit, okay, fine. It's like a scuba diving suit. I can live with it. What the hell with the owl? Do you see how he's looking? But what's up with the hair? All right. Yeah, I think it's a bug or something about the owl, but right? It looks hilarious, but also like, what the hell? But well, I think Midnighters at this point, it's a good moment to cut the streaming short because I don't have much more energy. Besides the fact that we finished the quest, I don't have much more energy. I have 10 units in the game. And now we really have no other way to get more. So I hope you had fun today. I hope you enjoyed doing the Remoraid quest with me or finishing the Remoraid quest with me. And as you know, on both chats, Mrs. Midnight loves you a lot, hopes to see you next time, and wishes everyone a very happy end of the weekend. Until next time, meaning next Saturday.